Hi, this is Leigh. We're going to do a general energy read. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe and help me build my channel. Let's start off today with I don't care. And there's actually a card in here, so that's the one we're going to use. This too shall pass. So it seems like there's an issue going on in somebody's life here that is making them upset, and the naughty oracle deck tells us to find our joy. This is why so serious, droopy die. Release that guilt. No more making your day bad. Turn it around and make your day good. Let's look at Pulp Tarot, one of my favorite decks, and see what that tells us. There's a conflict. Somebody, or more than somebody, is giving you a hard time. They're putting energy out, thoughts out into the universe, and that may be creating difficulties. That may be why you're feeling the way that you do. But you're the star, so you're going to overcome this. And this is probably why all this drama, this deception is happening. Yeah, it's been quite a bit. They put you in the Nine of Swords, which is a whole bunch of crap, a whole bunch of gossip, a whole bunch of trouble. And that's why you need to release it. Don't feel guilty about what people have said. Contemplate it like the Hanged Man, and then let it go. Get in your chariot and drive. You've got the Empress. So you're the star and the Empress. These people have been just giving you hell. Literally hell. They've been calling judgment on you, but you know the truth. And you're highlighting, or you're illuminating, their baloney. This judgment they're calling on you is being illuminated by you, and in doing so, you're calling judgment on them. What else? What else do the gems need to know? Yeah, they want to get you into some kind of trouble. They may have been, calling agencies or trying to come at your business, calling the police, doing some pretty underhanded things, where You saw the devil and the Nine of Swords, all these cards together. So yeah, but you don't have to worry because you are the star coupled with the Empress. That's a heavy hitter. And they're stuck. You know, they're stuck in their own dogma, they're stuck in their own gossip and whatever their belief system is. It's got them stuck, it's got them tied up. They're the devil. The devil represents restriction, obsession, which we've seen with the fact that they're willing to do. The Ten of Swords means they've been going at it after you. But being the Empress, you know what's up, and you're not letting it bother you. And probably why they're doing it is because you are simply the star. You know, they don't like the fact that you're shining so brightly. You're shining and illuminating them so brightly that they're just feeling stuck. They're feeling stuck in the crap that they created. And they see judgment ahead. And look at the Empress. She's just laying back on, yeah, you got yourself into this, now get yourself out of it. And the only way out is karma or redemption. And when you're stuck in the double energy, you don't see redemption as a solution. You only see restriction, evil deeds, obsession, bad news, those kind of things. And here comes our Nine of Pentacles. I see this in every single reading. This is you, Empress. You are in the Nine of Pentacles, and this is somebody who's done well for themselves. That's put you into, the star energy. This is why they're jealous. Jealousy is ruled by the devil. Any kind of attachment, like the 7 deadly sins, envy, greed, those types of things. What else? Yeah, this is the 6 of Wands. See the accolades you're getting or you're going to receive. When all this shakes out, you will receive your accolades for all the hard work that you've done. You will be seen. It will be illuminated that you are the star, that you are the Empress, that these people screwed up and what they did was wrong, and they will eventually receive their judgment for their behavior. Who are these people? Let's look at who is it. Who could be doing this? Like, what kind of people are so committed that they'll do the 9 of Swords? I mean, that's almost a 10. Well, this came in the reverse, so this could be you. You might have freckles, or somebody that's doing it doesn't have freckles. And also, you see that rainbow and these little sparkles. This is you. You're a light worker. Okay. Oops, one fell on the floor. You need to go out and relieve the pressure. You know, once this is all said and done, relieve the pressure. Do some things that bring you joy. And in fact, do things that bring you joy while you're going through this, because that's going to keep your vibration high, and it's going to prevent all these evil deeds from giving you a 10 of swords. They only have one more sword to put in. They're troublemakers. Somebody's skinny. Maybe that's you as well. Or it could be one of these people. Or they could be judging you for your body type. Maybe they think you should be skinny. Or maybe they think you should gain some weight. Who knows? Who knows? They probably, if you are skinny, they think you should gain weight, and if you're not skinny, they think you should lose weight. Somebody is bald, and this person is potentially Caucasian, but doesn't have to be. Somebody's brunette with a darker skin tone. Somebody's got curly hair. Somebody has facial hair. And here's some more about your looks. They're trying to make insinuations about how you look, how you apply your makeup, whether you should get cosmetic surgery, whether you should use less makeup or more makeup. You know, you're too fat, you're too skinny, your hair isn't right. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff coming out about your appearance. They think you should look different. Potentially. Yeah, this whole makeup thing, they're stuck on the makeup. They're really stuck on it. Yeah, the beauty mark. They're really stuck. They're obsessed with how you look. For some reason, they're also obsessed with how powerful you are. And this is what has caused some of this drama, for something as silly as how a person looks. I mean, if you're gonna have drama, I mean, this kind of drama, causing real trouble, you should at least have a good reason, not how somebody looks. There could be something to do with your race. Yeah. And it could also have to do with your age. So these people are really hung up on superficial things, which is shown, you know, in this devil energy. that's superficial things. You know, the devil is the outside appearance. And oftentimes, people in demonic energy are very alluring and very charismatic and very attractive. And they will suck you in like nobody else. I mean, you are going to get taken to town by this person. The stories they have, the things they say, it's all going to suck you in. And then when they get you in, they're going to try and take your pentacles, kill, steal, and destroy. Because they see you in all this success. Kill, steal, and destroy. Trying to get you into that trouble, and they're thinking of all these devious ways to do it. But not to worry. The judgment is coming. The sun's going to illuminate the situation, and your true nature is going to be shown. The Empress, the Star, and the Six of Wands. You're going to be acknowledged for your hard work. So let's get some parting shots. Yeah. With our synchronicity deck. Okay, what do the gems need to know about this crazy situation? How can they get themselves into this positive vibration? What lesson is there for the gems or for the other individuals in this mess? You may receive some communication, and this can be communication from the ethers, from God, or this could be physical communication, like an email, a letter, a visit from somebody. Could be a visit from a hierophant, an official person that's going to shed some light on what's been happening and why it's been happening. Because this has been going on for a while, and you've had to use great persistence to stay focused and not allow these swords in your back to cause you more pain than you already have. And remember, when we get pain like this, this is our lesson. This is our karmic lesson. We need to look at all these things as our lessons. And what do we need to do to not get ourselves back into that situation? This could be somebody's brother that's causing this trouble. And look how one person is right side up and then the other one is casting all these illusions. So somebody's brother has been causing trouble for them. And the worst kind of pain is when you have a family member who comes against you. I know this how this feels. It's the worst pain you could ever endure. Many people call themselves black sheep because of this. This says gather. So this is telling me that there may be an event where you find out this information. It could occur in the springtime, or this could mean that by spring you're going to feel better. And we will be heading into spring in not too long, and see all the flowers blooming, the leaves are coming out. So, you know, in this gather card, we kind of see this dark figure kind of spilling some truth. And this also is coming to me as maybe some spell casting or black magic. Maybe part of this Ten of Swords has to do with these people gathering together to cook up some trouble. Let's see what else. You need to speak your truth. I think this card came out in the last reading about a divine masculine. So maybe one of these people within the group is going to be the person that comes to you. That person might be an official person in some context, and he is going to speak his truth. And I'm going to carry that over from one of the other readings. And he's really doing this to, secure his own foundation. You see that roots? He's doing this, speaking of truth, to secure his foundation and potentially your foundation. Maybe that's you over here. Maybe that's him. Because remember, he's a Hierophant, so he's has a strong presence. And here you are, this beautiful flower. This person's going to help you. He's going to help you understand what went on, and he's going to help you to build your own truth and to put your roots in the ground and have a stronger foundation after all the crap that you've had. But what's carried you through is your faith. Your faith in the divine. And perhaps this is what's bringing him to carry you some truth. See the divine coming out as a bird. He's speaking his truth, and the divine is represented by the faith, the butterflies, the bird. See how she's blindfolded, but she still has faith. So she's not sure how this is going to happen. She just has faith that it will happen. And that's part of having faith, is as humans, we try and control everything. I mean, we want to have a plan especially if you have like Virgo in your chart, something like that. I mean, you're gonna have everything like planned out and each step and this and that. But when you go on faith, you have to at some point let go of the plan, because the divine has the real plan, and the divine is the truth. So let's see, with that, when this happens, you're going to see further success. This person here who is coming to speak truth is going to have further success. And perhaps, yeah, you're the Empress. It's coming out twice. Look at her hair. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. I love these cards. She's so beautiful. She has a crown on her head. She's got flowers in her hair. She is the Empress. So this is doubly confirmed that you're the Empress, that somebody's going to come to you. You might have to wait with a little bit of delay, but this truth is coming, and you know this because of your intuition. You know, the Empress is very intuitive, and being the double Empress, wow. You know, you have the star, the Six of Wands, the Sun, intuition. I mean, you have a lot going for you. And I even see that maybe this person that's coming to you could be a prince. He could be an actual prince, or he could just be a prince to you. And there might be something there. This card says attraction, and I love this card too. This means you, as the Empress, are attracting in your best life. And you've already been doing that because you're the double Empress. Wow, double Empress. That's pretty amazing. So keep up your resilience. Be patient. Trust your spiritual guidance. And again, trust. These two cards look the same. There's a bird and a flower. There's a bird telling her a message. The birds represent guidance. Here's another bird and a flower. So that the birds represent the spiritual downloads from the divine. They represent your discernment. And with all that, you're going to get yourself through this storm. And with that said, peace, love.